little bit more. Right, left hand out, right hand on your hip. Relax the shoulders. Think about connecting through the core down to the floor. Ready? Chokuzuki Chudan, punching to the stomach. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, ku, ju. Now Jodan, punching to the face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now punching Jodan, make sure, again, shoulders often come up. Make sure they stay down, relaxed, so it's all tight with those muscles there. Good, one more time. 10 more punches to the face, thinking about your shoulders staying down. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, ku, ju. All right, good. Relax. Shake them out. All right, let's warm up our legs a little bit. So feet together, Hisugurachi. Feet are together, knees are bent. All right, from here, 1 count, we're going to do 2 kicks. So when I count once, kick with your left, kick with your right. So we're just going to do basic front kick, basic front snapping kick. Okay? Ready? Ich, left, right. Now this time when I count, I want you to go right then left. Knee. Once again, left then right. San. Shi, right, left. Go. Rook. Sich. Hach. Ku. Ju. Good. Stand up. Shake it out. You need to touch the floor, touch your toes. All right, now we're going to slowly warm up for side snapping kick because I warmed up similar inside muscles for Mawashi-geri, okay? So once again, meet me in that Hisugurachi position, feet together, knees are slightly bent. We're going to look to the right, side snapping kick, okay? Slowly, no speed yet. Ich. And again, if you're cold, if you have limited mobility, kicking low is just fine. 2, 3, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, and ju. Good, let's switch sides. Same thing. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, and ju. Good. All right, once again, shake it out. Open up those hips if you need to. All right, we're going to start with our Mawashi-geri training. So what I want you to do from here is step back with your right leg into back stance. All right, so for us, back stance, right? Most of the weight is on that back leg, about 30% on that front leg, kind of making an L shape with your feet. All right, so step back, right side, Kokutsurachi, back stance. Come on, take. All right, so from here, we're just going to work on Mawashi-geri, round kick with the front leg. The reason I like to warm up with Mawashi-geri from this position is my back foot is already in position to allow my body, my hips, to turn all the way around, okay? So, starting from here, front leg roundhouse kick, slowly. Again, Gedan is very appropriate. Ich, ni, san, shi, and go. All right, now I'm gonna come up and watch next 5, okay? Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, and go. Good, all right, so you stand up, yame. So if you're a beginner student, Front kick is just fine. Okay, so if you're unsure about this, but when you're doing this, when you're doing any kick from your front leg, try not to rock back too much this way. Try to think forward and in. Okay, and I know we're not quite warm yet, but thinking about that.
Okay.
And also with your round kick, try to come all the way across your body. So if you can see my feet here, if I were in front stance, I want to come around all the way to the opposite hip. So when we're in back stance, try to come all the way to the outside edge of your body. Okay? Let's try other side. Right side forward. Come on, take. Again, kicking gate on is just fine. Ready? Same thing. Itch. Knee. San. Chi. And go. All right, 5 more. Let me watch. Itch. Knee. San. Chi. And go. Good. Relax. Shake it out. All right, so now we're going to try Mawashi-geri stepping, okay? So everybody, left side forward, down block. My take. All right, you can start from a relaxed stance. You can start from kamai or in a full basic stance. It's up to you. All right, just from here, we're going to just step in Mawashi-geri and land. Or step back, high block, yakuzuki. Okay? Kick, block, punch. Okay, 1 count. Let's move forward. Itch. Knee. San. Chi. Go. Roll. Sich. Hutch. Ku. Ju. Good. All right, shake it out. Now we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to try all 1 count. All 1 count. Step in, kick, step back, high level, soto de oke, yakuzuki. Ready? Itch. Knee. Good. San. Chi. 1 more. Go. Good. All right, yummy. Shake it out. Let's try other leg. Right side forward. Can I take? Same thing. First, let's start though all 1 count. 1 count, step in and kick. Step back, block, punch. Ready? Itch. Knee. Some. Chi. Go. Hey. All right, now 5 times, your own count. I'm just gonna come up and watch. Ready? Hajime. Begin. And then you may recover when you're done, so I know everybody's done. Good, check it out. Okay, just some things to mention. Never know where to stand. All right, when you're doing this kick, try not to have your knee on an angle. I see a lot of knees kind of on an angle this way, kind of more of a slicing kick. Try to, when you make contact, have your knee and your foot, right, I guess parallel to each other. Oftentimes what I'm seeing is kind of this when you're making I don't even know how to do it. This, just so you can see it well. kind of, it's on an angle. It's a slicing kick, which isn't really wrong. If you hit somebody with it, it would still hurt, but it's not a Mawashi-geri. Mawashi-geri comes across in a parallel position. So trying, when you're doing this, kicking parallel to the floor, okay? So that's the traditional Mawashi-geri. A lot of times you'll see different versions of it. They're probably just as effective, just not the traditional kick, okay? All right, so one drill I want to show you guys, I'm not necessarily going to do it today, but this is a drill that I work on my own when I don't have a partner. So I'm going to show you all the way here, so if you need to come up to the mirror, you can. So, excuse me. I have this spot on my wall, and what I like to do is Mawashi-geris against the wall. I don't know how maybe you can see me best here actually. So I put my right leg against the wall, and it forces me to get my Mawashi all the way across. With my right knee against the wall, like I said, my left leg must come all the way across my hip, all the way across to touch, which is that full range of motion for the kick. Now, what I do is I kick, I step, and switch legs. So now I can go back other side, kick, and step. So it's a really good drill that you can practice on your own if you don't have somebody with you. It forces your hip to come all the way around for Mawashi-geri, okay? And I don't recommend making a lot of contact, right? That probably doesn't feel good. But slowly, right? And again, toes pulled back, slowly coming all the way across. Because that's the idea. If I have a partner here, left side forward, thank you. I don't want to stop here. I want to come all the way across the body. It's a really, and even if he has his guard up, this kick can still get underneath the guard because of the trajectory. But you must come all the way around with that kick. We have a question. Oh, I hit the wall with the ball of my foot, not my toes. Definitely pull your toes back. So a lot of people do this kick with the instep. A lot of people hit with the top of their foot. It makes a nice slap, but it doesn't actually hurt, right? To the head, it probably is a little aggravating, but it's much more damaging if I use the ball of my foot, okay? Especially if you're using the wall, please pull your toes back. You don't want to hit with the flat of your foot. All right, let's try. So once again, left side forward, down block, my tape. This time we're going to add a yakuzuki, right? We should never engage an opponent starting with a kick without any hand technique or a feint. So this time, yakuzuki, Mawashi-geri, land, block, punch. Okay? All right, one count, yakuzuki, Mawashi-geri, stop. Ready? Itch. Now, stepping back, blocking to the face, punching to the stomach. Knee. Good, same thing. San. Chi. Go. Roll. Sich. Hutch. Coup. Chew. All right, now let's try all one count. Seniors, if you'd like, you can add another punch when you land, because I'm sure you feel like you want to. Stepping back, block, punch, then come on. All one count, okay? Ready? All one count, forward and back. No speed. Itch. Knee. Sump. Cheek. One more. Go. All right, two more, no count, just so I can watch. Ready, begin. Good, all right, relax. That was just one side?
That was just one side.
Okay, now let's try left side forward, okay? I'm sorry, right side forward. Come on, take. All right, let's go all to one count. So, reverse punch, Mawashi-geri, reverse punch, then stepping back, high block, punching to the stomach. Ready? No speed. Itch. Knee. San. Chi. And go. All right, let's try 2 with speed, okay? I'm not gonna watch you. I know what you can do. Again, try to watch your form. Try to land completely before you move back, okay? 2 with speed. Itch. Hey. And I realized I forgot to count the second one. Hopefully you guys did it automatically. All right, last change we're gonna make to the drill. When you are on the defense side of a Mawashi-geri, it's very challenging and not recommended to go straight back, especially if you're in the position where I am, where most people are taller than I am, okay? So, switch your legs, actually. Yeah, no, you're right. Because I'm gonna step back and walk to the side. Yeah, this way, sorry. Okay, so he's just gonna step in and do Mawashi-geri, and this time I'm gonna go straight back, okay? Jura. Here, right? So I'm blocking here, but if we could slow it down and rewind, the foot would hit my face still, right? Because of the trajectory of the kick comes around this way. So we're gonna do it one more time. Now, I'm gonna use my angles and step back into the side, okay? Try one more time. Itch. Here, and you couldn't see me, but I blocked, got out of the way, Yakuzuki, okay? So it's much better to get out of the way, really of any kick or any technique, to get on an angle to the side. So now, when we step back, we're gonna step to the side, okay? So left side forward, down block, my take. Nice, come on. So the same movement forward, Yakuzuki, Mawashi-geri, Yakuzuki. Itch. And come on. Good. Now from here, stepping to the side and Yakuzuki. Itch. Good. And recover. So you should be back towards the same angle. All right, one more time. Ready? Yakuzuki, Mawashi-geri, Yakuzuki. Itch. And come on. That's what happens. So from here, you got to make that small step to block that Yakuzuki. So 1. Now to the side, 2 and 3. Block and counter. Good. And up. We're good?
Yeah, so 7 block.
So do that.
Pressing block. So
that block is soto-de, okay? And I'm thinking jodan, but you can think chudan. That's fine. All right, ready? Moving in. Itch. Knee. Good. Again, just thinking to the side on that. San. Chi. Go. Roll. One more. Sich. Hatch. Good, recover. So if we're getting a little bit lost, first step, we're in Kamai, we're heading back. First step is blocking, right? Because when we initiate forward, our first step in is that Yakuzuki. So as we step back, we're mirroring our own attack. So we step back just with that back foot block. Then we step to the opposite side, block and punch. Okay? All right, let's try other leg. Right side forward. Ready? Punch, kick, punch. Itch. Now, first leg, right leg moves back, knee. Now step back to 4 o'clock, block and punch, san. Good, now face front. Ready? Ich. Now block by moving that back foot, knee. Now front foot goes all the way to 4 o'clock, san. Good, face forward. Ich. Knee, small step, san. Good. Chi. Go. All right, let me just watch, see if we have it. Rook. Siege. There you go, good. All right, let's see if we can get it all together, 1 count, okay? Forward and back, 1 count. Ich. Knee. Good. Excellent. Watch those knees. Knees should point forward the whole time, except for when we're doing Mawashi, right? Some. Good, all right, Yame, relax. All right, we're gonna do it with speed, twice on each leg, and then we're gonna move on, okay? Left side forward, down block, my take. Okay, I want you to move in and back, your own count, twice. Now, it's your choice. If the angles are confusing you, just go straight back and forward, that's fine, okay? Left side first. Ready? Ich. Tight. Good, right from here, just switch your legs. Just waiting for the movement to stop. Looks like we're all ready. Good. Ready? Ich. And recover. Ready, shake it out. All right, so now we're going to think about doing a Mawashi-geri when we're retreating, okay? So, left side forward, down block, kamae take. All right, you can come up into a kamae, that's fine. Your first technique, you're going to shift in, drive in place, Kizamizuki, jab, 1. Good, next, Oizuki Jodan, 2. And you can come up to kamae. Now from here, from kamae, you're going to step back into a full stance, 1, just blocking. Now we're going to step all the way back, block, but this time, I want you to block in a back stance, Mawashi-geri, Yakuzuki. Mayashi, Mawashi-geri, Yakuzuki. So we're here. Now step back. 2, block, kick, punch. Good, all right. We got it. All in count moving forward. Kizamizuki, oizuki. Jab, straight punch. Ich. Good. All right. You can come up to kamae. Now again, making that small step, knee, san, step all the way back, block, kick, punch. Good, and up. Again, so our defense is mirroring what we did when we were moving forward. So you sort of feel familiar. Ready? Kizamizuki, oizuki. Jab, lunging punch. Ich. And up. Knee. Step block, block, kick, punch. Good. San, punch, punch. And up. Shi, block, block, kick, punch. Good, Good, and up. Go, punch, punch. And up. Roll, block, block, block. Good, all right, let me watch, see if we have it. One count, all movement forward. So jab, lunge, punch. Itch. Good. Now stepping back, block, block. Front leg, roundhouse kick, reverse punch. Knee. Go ahead, step back in, block, roundhouse with the front leg. You got it, you got it. And then reverse punch. Good, this is really advanced for you, but you're doing great. Good. All right. Ready? Same thing, we're moving forward, right? Ready? Itch. Come on. Knee. Stomp. Chi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Hoop. Two. Hey. All right, let's try other legs. All right, now reverse side. So, same thing, Kizamazuki, Oizuki. So jab, lunge, punch. 1. And come on, ready stance. Now, step, full step, block, kick, punch. That was a terrible kick, don't look at that. Mawashi-geri Yakuzuki. 2. Good, and up. Ready. 3, lunge, step, and up. 4. 5. 6. Good, let's try all one count, forward and back. Ready? Itch. That's it, Ian. Good. Your own pace. That's great. Knee. One more. San. Good. All right. Yummy. All right, once more. Now we're going to do it with some speed. Left side forward, okay? Left side forward, down block. My take. All right, come on. Ready? All one count, forward and back with some speed. Ready? Itch. Knee. One more. Stop. Hey. All right, switch your legs. Relax. 3 more. All right, come on, take. Ready? Itch. Knee.
Hey.
Stop. We have to do an extra one because I messed up the first one, okay? Hang in there, one last one. Ready? Itch. Hey. Good, yummy. And shake it out. All right, as I've been doing the past couple weeks, we're gonna finish my section with hand shodan. So, if you're not familiar with hand shodan, do the first form of your style. If you don't have room, what we usually do is just switch in place, okay? Use this to slow your breathing. Get ready for the next section. Hey, hand shodan, right? Hand shodan. Yoi. Hajime. Hey. 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 Yame when you're finished. And bow. Okay, good. So we're going to switch instructors. So my part is done. So you want to get a quick water break, and then we'll resume very shortly.
Just check it out. About 30 seconds, a minute at the most. Great. Okay. We're starting real quick. Actually, Debbie wants to show what her kind of application or what she was thinking about for that last drill.
I forgot to show you guys. So Greg's letting me steal some of his time here. So that last one, as we stepped back, kind of landed. We did Mawashi off the front leg, and then we did Yakuzuki. So very simply, my partner, I think we might be better this way.
Yeah.
My partner's just going to step in and punch to the face. I'm going to do that high block and do the kick off the front leg, then Yakuzuki. Okay, just very simple form of kumite. It's just Jodan, right? So once I'm landing in back stance, it sets me up very nicely for Mawashi. From here, kicks very easily, kick and drive forward. Okay, let's try other sides so you can see a little bit better. This way?
Oh, from the other side?
And this way, yeah. Good, so just another angle so you can see. One more time, punches to the face, okay. Blocking in that back stance. So my hips are already in good position, and Yakuzuki, okay? Very easy when you already land in that back foot position, right? Because when we do Mawashi-geri, we have to allow our foot to open up for our hips to come through. So if we're already landing in that position, it's very simple for our hips to throw that technique, okay? Thank you, and thank you.
All right. Okay, so I should kind of like let's use that position a little bit. All right, we're going to do some more roundhouse kicking. So from here, Shizentai natural stance. Just step back, right side get on, but I'm hip. So I've got my left leg forward, right leg back. All right, so from here, make Jukamai, free position, so you have weight a little bit more evenly balanced. All right, so from here, I want you to allow for one step forward. All right, but what we're gonna do first is kick off our front leg. All right, so make sure your back leg isn't locked, it's bent. Okay, you don't want to have to rock back too much. Try to stay about here. We're gonna do Mawashi-geri off the front leg. All right, so from here, front leg, Mawashi-geri, landed a front stance. Each. So kick. This is really important that you've landed and you're pushing out in a front stance. Second count is going to be a stepping Mawashi-geri. Stepping in, roundhouse kick. Knee. Good. And then just kind of balance ourselves out and to balance our hips. We're just going to kick front kick Mawashi-geri in place. Knee. Good. All right. From here, all right, stepping straight back. We're just going to step back. Jodan, soto ude, okay, blocking. Knee. Good. And then from here, I want to give your legs a bit of a rest. We're just going to make Yakuzuki, san, and back to Jukamai. All right, so that's our position, moving in, moving back. All right, so again, bend those knees. Weight is slightly forward, but knees are bent. First count, really important. Kick and feel like your hips are pushing forward. Each Mawashi-geri in. And kicking below the belt is great. Kicking knee height is fine. Second count, Mawashi-geri. Knee. And third count, Mawashi-geri. San. Very good. Now we're just going to step back. Nice big step. Jodan, soto, ude, uke. San. Shudan Yakuzuki, shi. And Jukamai. Good. All right, one more time. Front leg Mawashi. Each. So use that hip to turn across and push in. Now, right hip all the way around like we were working on. Knee. And after you kick, you have to correct back to shoulder width front stance. Third kick, nice and straight Mawashi-geri. Shi. All right. Big movement, step back from a big front stance. Big front stance, blocking. Each. Knee, Yakuzuki. And back up. All right, same thing, a little bit quicker count. Still relaxed, just use your hips. Each. Kick, and feeling is forward. Now again, kick. So, I'm counting out of how to count, that's okay. Last one, Mawashi-geri, shi. All right, now stepping back, joran soto. Each, lock, knee, and relax. Okay. 1 count, 3 kicks.
Okay.
All right, no rush. 1 count, all 3 kicks. Ready? Each. Finish in a good balanced position. Now step back, block, punch. Ready? Knee, block, punch, and back to jukamai. Okay, so jukamai, ready again. One more time, then I'll give you something to think about. Ready? Each. 1, 2, 3, all together. Good balance at the end. Stepping back, knee. Good, recovery. All right, so as you're doing this, before you do too many, focus on your hip bones, or your hips, but if you need a physical thing, the bones of your hips should be doing a lot of work. So from here, you have to get the front hip across for that Mawashi. So again, get on, knee height is great. Think about that hip turning in, right? Attacking thigh, knee, below the knee. So the hip goes across, and then it can kind of stay in half face, and then that back hip has to, again, get across. And then after it gets across, back down, and then your back hip for Mawashi-geri has to, again, move forward. All right, so just don't forget about, don't just use your feet and your legs for kicking. Make sure the feeling is your hips, you're fighting with your belt, okay? All right, shizen tight. Right side back still, gate on barai, come on, take. No power, no speed. Make big movements correctly. 3 kicks up, then step back, block and punch. All your own count. Ready? Each. Front foot, back foot, Mawashi-geri, then step back, block and punch. Good. One more time, I'll count a few more. I just want to watch, see how we're doing. Ready? Knee. Front foot, then step, then front kick at the end. Block punch. Think about your form. Think that if you make a mistake and you're out of position, that somebody could hit you. Ready? San. Good. One more time by that count. Again, good targeting. Wherever you're aiming, be purposeful. Ready? Chi. Good. And relax. Just shake it out. Okay. All right, so now a little bit of speed and power, but I'm gonna cut that in half. All right, so we're just gonna do the 3 kicks, speed and power, we'll stop. Second count, move back, block and punch with speed.
Okay.
All right. I would rather you kick low and correctly with balance than try to kick stomach height or higher and not have balance. Okay. You can take a lot of power to the stomach. You can take a whole lot less, below the belt. Okay, so good form wherever the best height you can do. All right, right side back, in on barai. Take. Jukamai. All right, 1 count, speed and power, moving forward, just the kicks. Ready? Each. All right, so I'm saying speed and power because now you're gonna fall off balance. Only go as fast as you can do with balance, all right? But push yourself. Now move back quickly. Knee. And then back to jukamai, you're ready right away. Moving forward. Tuck. Hold that position, you're testing your balance. Ready? Knee. Good, again, ready with speed. Go. I forgot a kick. I'm moving back.
So fast.
Chi. All right, last one. I'll get it correct this time. Ready? Go. Moving back. Chi. Relax just for a second. Shake out your leg. All right. Now you do 5 times your own count. Is what we'll all do, speed and power. Yeah, that's it. All right, so last one, go on this side. Right side back, get on barai. Come on, take. So, forward and back, all together. All right, speed and power. So I'm not going to count. It's up to you. You do each set best you can. 5 times, and then we'll stop. All right, ready? Here we go. Hajime. Relax after each one. Relax and shake it out. As you're catching your breath, so not that I have an application for this, but just something to like think about. Give me your left foot forward, please. So again, we think about, usually sparring with our friends, not when it hurts somebody, or we think about sparring within confines of tournament rules. And once you kind of stop thinking that way, your possibilities kind of open up. So just as a thought, maybe we're not trying to sweep a foot, but you might just be trying, so right now we're doing Mawashi, but again, if you don't have your flexibility, or if you want to go after the leg, think about this as really being nice and setting up a kick, thigh, knee, or below the knee. And let's say again, so she's fighting me. So let's say she's kind of good and she knows, maybe I've hit her once. And so as soon as I twitch, she's gonna step backwards, right? Well, that's kind of, again, what the drill is teaching us is don't just make a light kick, commit to it. So if I kind of commit to it, she steps back, then my weight's already moving in for that second one. Okay. So as you do this, think about, don't just tap their foot. Think about you're attacking their leg. With a hip, you're attacking the foot really low. And if they move back, then you're just following them right away.
Okay.
Let's try the other side. So she's in tight. Left side back. Get on the So again, even if you have the flexibility, think about aiming for the leg height a few times. First count, just the hip across. Mawashi-geri off the front leg into front stance. Each. Good. Now that back hip comes all the way around. Mawashi-geri, front stance. Knee. In place, right from here. Right. Mawashi-geri chudan. San. All right. Big step back. Big move. Block. Punch. Nisan. Block. Punch. And back to jukumai. All right. Same thing. First count. Front hip comes across. Same time kick. Ich. Good. Back hip. Mawashi-geri. Knee. Make sure after that kick, open up those hips. Back to shoulder width wide. And third one, Mawashi-geri chudan. San. Good. Step back. Joran. Block and punch. Nisan. 1, 2. And back to jukumai. All right. Same thing. I just want you to think about heavy and powerful kick on that first kick. Give yourself a little more time. Make it strong and aim low. Ready? Each. Now step forward, Mawashi-geri. Knee. Mawashi-geri in place. San. All right, step back. Ready? Each. Block, Joban. Yakuzuki chudan. All one count. And back up. Once more by that count. Strong first kick. Ready? Each. Hip all the way across and then back. So your hip has to come all the way across and it has to come back to open up the front stance. Stepping in. Knee. Mawashi-geri in place. San. Stepping back, block, punch. Shi. All right, one count slowly. All 3 kicks, stop after the front kick. All right, take your time, make each one correct, but strong. Each. 1, 2, 3. Good balance all the way through. Moving back, block, punch. Knee. Back to jukumai. Same thing. Ready? Each. Stepping back. Knee. Jukumai. All right, give me 2 more by that count. I'm just going to check on you. See how we're doing. Ready? 2 more. Sa. Low kick, nice and strong. Stepping back, block punch, knee. Good, one more time, ready, stop. Stepping in, 1, 2, 3. Good, use those hips. Hips first, feet second. Step back, knees on. Good, yame, stand up. Shake it out. So especially as you're learning or training yourself, doing self-training, like I said a second ago, hips first, feet second. So if I'm going to kick, I don't want my brain to say, move my foot toward my opponent. You want to think that your hips are going first. It's basically hip, knee, foot. Hip, hip the knee, then hip the knee, then foot. So for any kick you're doing, it's that same 1, 2, 3. So right now is your chance to focus on that. Right side forward, jukamai. That's it. All right, so right leg forward, left leg back. A few more relaxed. All one count forward and back. So 3 kicks forward, then step back, block punch. All right, your own time. Ready, still relax, the whole thing. Each. Get the hip all the way. So make sure your brain, the first thing your brain does is tells your hip to initiate each kick. Ready? Knee. One more time, slowly. San. Okay, so now we basically know what we're doing. So I'm going to do maybe just 1 or 2 with speed and power, then I'll give you 5, your own count, speed and power, okay? All right, next 2, a little bit of speed and power without falling over. Ready? H. Relax when you're done, jukamai. Ready? Nip. Very good. All right, 5 more. 5 more your own count. Okay? Good speed and power. If you want to, you can ki at the end. Here we go. Ready? Hajime! Don't forget to keep your hands controlled. Hands in front of you the whole time. Now, when you're done, and relax. Okay, last few minutes, we're going to work on something simple but challenging that you can keep working on your own. Not because you want to kick somebody in the head. We're not going to do that right now, but just to strengthen and build up by 1 percentage point, add to your flexibility. 1% each month, each year is good. All right, so this is for strength flexibility, all right? So from here, left side forward, get on badai. So we've been working on Mawashi-geri a lot today. We've both been talking about your hips. So this isn't to practice an advanced kick. This is to give you a drill for your hip connection to your foot for a roundhouse kick. All right, so from here, first count, back leg, just Mawashi-geri chudan, but hold your position. So my knees up, ready? Itch. Now from here, you have to focus on that right hip. So for me, my right knee's up, my right hip, that hip has to get across. And as this hip gets across, base foot has to pivot, and you're gonna kick, roundhouse kick Mawashi-geri. So from here, 2, and try to hold this position. You're allowed to hold your leg if you want. Ready? Nate. So you wanna hold, and stop. All the way back. We're not gonna do a million of them, but we'll stay on that same leg every time. So watching me. It's 1, 2, 3. You're allowed to use your hand. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
All right? Main focus of this whole reason for this drill is the transition from here to here. If you don't want to kick and you just want to turn the hip, that's fine too.
Okay.
It'll still tire out your hip flexor. Ready? Mawashi-geri chudan, hold your position. Each, snap the foot, hold, hold, hold. Ready? Knee, turn the hip and kick. San, all the way back. Good, that was 2. Let's at least go to 5. Ready? Each, hold, 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 hold. Bend this leg. Knee, san. Good, again. Sheep, go, rook. One more time. Sich, hutch, Q. All right. That was basically 5 by my count. Give me 3 more your own count. All right, 3 more your own count. Make sure you stop in the middle. Here we go. Ready? Hajime. Yame when you're done. Okay, other side. And we're done. Okay. Just in tight. Left foot back. Get on the take. All right. First count. Mawashi-geri chudan. Hold your position. Each. You're allowed to hold your shin if you want. Take that hip. Turn the hip in place. Knee. You're always trying to get your knee aimed at the camera or a little bit past, but mostly at the camera. And back. San. Back where it came from. Good. Ready? Front kick. Each. Kick and hold. Knee. Mawashi-geri and hold. San. Again. Ready? Each. Any height's good. Low kick is good. San. Low kick is good. Shi and back. Low kick is fine. The practice is that hip turning. One more time. Maybe 2 more times. Ich. Low kick. Knee. Low. San. So any height you want. One more time by that count. Ich. Knee. San. All right. 3 more your own count. Don't forget to stop in the middle. Ready? Hajime. Yame when you're finished. Shake it out. Let's everyone's moving. Okay, good. All right, we're real quick because hopefully you can feel your hip flexors a little tired. Debbie says you have a question.
No, it's just someone had to go. We're
Okay,
good.
so real quick, last 1 minute, let's stretch together. We're gonna do a lunge stretch basically. I'm just going sideways, you can go forward. Left leg as far forward as you can. Back leg is down, kind of a lunge. Get your knee close to the ground, but the stretch is from pushing forward and trying to straighten that back leg as you go forward. Don't go here, this takes the kind of pressure off. You want the weight of your shoulders down and forward. I'm just gonna hold this a little bit. Good, from here, let's push all the way up. Other side now. So now I'm gonna step forward, other foot, down. My hands are on my hips, my shoulders are on top of my hips. Weight, if gravity's pulling me down, and I'm just pushing forward a little bit. And whatever height you need for this stretch is fine. Pushing all the way up. Okay, so one more time each side. Ready? Left foot. Each. So hold this position. Hold, hold, hold. Keep going. Back up. Now right side. Ready? Knee. Stretch, 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 stretch. You know your body, so just put yourself in a position that is helpful and isn't going to hurt yourself. Back up. Last one each side. Left foot. Each. Ready. Keep going. Back up. And last one, right side. Knee. All right, good. Standing up. She got your legs. All right, that's it for today. All right, thanks for joining us. So we're just gonna bow out and finish. Sudach, great. All right, thank you again for joining us.